Hey everybody, happy Sunday afternoon. I would have to say that this camping weekend was really good and a really good success. I stuck to what I thought and planned, and my portions were little. I took my Gene Pro with me to add into my tea, did everything pretty much on plan. However, I didn't take into account when we got home and unpacking everything and putting everything away. So this amazing chocolate cake that was for Elizabeth's birthday, this is whatever that medium size plate is. The bigger one comes out to about here, and then the dessert one is, about here. So I have this much here left, along with, 2 containers that I put in the freezer, and 2 big containers in the refrigerator. Well, old habits are just so dang hard to break. And I've really been really good, because sugar just doesn't set well with my tummy. It's talking to me really loudly right now. And I didn't eat too fast. I don't know if I really even ate too much, but I fell for the whole BLTs. Bites, licks, and tastes as I was putting stuff away. Dang it. And now my tummy is really mad at me. And I'm mad at me. I'm mad at me for not sticking to what I know. There's my husband, who didn't know I did this. So he's hearing my confession first off right now too. And it was just one little bite here. Ooh, I chewed it, 15. No, it was more. I counted to 30. So I chewed it like 30 times and then swallowed. And I waited until I cut up the next few pieces, put them in another container, and I had another bite. And then I had another bite. And of course I didn't weigh it or measure it. Whereas earlier when I had some, I measured it. It was about 2 fingers wide. And I wish I would have really taken a picture of my hands. It was longer than my finger, but it was 2 fingers. It was maybe as long as my middle finger. And it was 2 fingers wide. And I weighed it, and it was 1 ounce. And I took probably 10 bites to do that. Well, right now, putting stuff away, yeah, that's not what happened. And man, my tummy is hollering at me. So I'm actually going to go for a walk to kind of get everything to kind of settle down. I don't have that constricting, tight feeling in my throat, thank goodness. But oh my gosh, I feel on the verge of that nauseous type of feeling. And my tummy, I wish you could hear it. It is really loud. And it's really hollering at me. And I would have just been better. Take that back. I wouldn't have been better just nibbling the meat when I was putting that away, because I really should have put out a portion. And the problem was, I know what it is. The problem was just like when you go shopping. If you go shopping hungry and you don't make a list, what do? You buy everything, and a lot of it doesn't make any sense when you come home. And that's time to turn off our eggs. I mean, what do? You buy way more crazy food than you need. Well, that's what happened right now putting this all away. I was hungry. I was getting hungry. And I was thinking of making my plate and measuring it out and nibbling as I put stuff away, which I would normally do through the week when I'm actually preparing my meals for the next several days or even the whole week. That's what I normally do. I weigh out a portion or I do it after we've eaten, so I'm full and I'm not tempted at all. But dang it, I was hungry and I didn't think it would take me as long as it took me to put everything up, and dang, now I'm really frustrated and sorry for myself that I did that, because first of all, it's a ton of sugar and empty calories, really empty, wasted calories that aren't doing my body any good. And now I have to wait another couple hours before I try to put any nourishment in. And I wish I could say learn from my bad mistake. But I know me. I know some of us just have to learn the hard way. And I hate learning things the hard way. And I don't understand why I do it sometimes. But my confession is I didn't plan for when we got home and I was unpacking and putting everything away. Darn it. So lesson for you. If you go on a trip, you go camping, you go somewhere with family and you're doing a potluck, whatever, and you have food to bring home and put away, plan that in your head. Plan that if you really want some of that, then weigh out a portion. Measure out a portion. Have little bites. Not, I'm telling you, my fork bite was a regular whole fork. Not my little tiny, I don't know what that's called, a dessert fork or salad fork. And yeah, it's right here. It's not good. I'm like tasting sugar over again, and bleh, the chocolate's just not as good that time. So hey, maybe that's a good thing. I am not tempted to eat any more of that that's left in the fridge or here on the counter at all. At all. I'm not. It looks so gross. I don't even want to look at it again. But yeah, plan on the trip home. Plan on the putting food back up. I think the same happens when you go shopping. If you're going to prepare your meals for the day or for a whole week at a time, don't do it hungry. Don't do it hungry. And if you do it hungry, then have something healthy in the middle of that time. Hey, honey, your alarm's going off.
Oh, okay.
And you just got to plan. Plan it. Don't do like me and not plan it, because I don't feel so good. So, happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your night. Please learn from my mistake. Please don't do it. Plan ahead even for the time back, okay? Have a great rest of the day. I will show you what I'm planning. I'm actually already putting up stuff and planning for the week, but I'll do that tomorrow. So y'all have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.